So Elon Musk's salute. Let's talk about it. I waited an extra day before making this video for two reasons. First, I wanted to see if Elon would say anything about the gesture. I wanted to see if he would say, oh, that wasn't a Nazi salute, or oh, I don't fuck with Nazis, or anything like that, right? An apology, a clarification, an excuse, anything. That didn't happen, which means he didn't have to come up with a lie or an excuse. His followers made several up on his behalf. The second reason is that I am just personally mentally tired from watching all of this unfold. I live in LA, my city's been on fire. The whole TikTok ban PR stunt that they pulled, and now I'm watching as the richest 5% of Americans are getting tax cuts and the rest of us are getting tax increases. Information and resources for women's reproductive rights and health have been taken down. Programs that people use in order to facilitate their legal immigration into this country taken down. The whitehouse.gov page that held the Constitution has been taken down. Trump has signed an executive order to end birthright citizenship, which is a right provided to us by the Constitution, by the 14th Amendment. It's the first sentence in the 14th Amendment, which means that is an unconstitutional executive order, like by definition. And I do wonder how many more of our constitutional rights he's going to attempt to infringe on, because all of that happened by Tuesday. We have 4 more years of this shit at least. And I'm using the phrase at least intentionally, because I do suspect that 4 years from now, things are going to be very different than they are today. And so I am very tired. However, I did watch a man yelling white power get his ass whooped in the Bronx this morning. So now I'm a little bit more revitalized. You know what I'm saying? Elon got away with that shit. Y'all will get your ass beat. If you think people give a fuck about a battery charge while we have a felon in the White House, fuck around and find out. Which brings us back to the salute. Tap on the chest, sideways knife hand out to the crowd. Turn around, tap on the chest, sideways knife hand to the crowd. My heart goes out to you. And when he said that, people latched onto that and was like, oh, this is how he symbolically gives his heart out to people, with a knife hand. I get that, right? I get that. Different people express giving their heart out to someone in different ways. Like I, for example, when I want to give out my heart to people, it's with a right hook, right? So if you saw me giving my heart out to somebody and you said, hey, that was a right hook, I would obviously say, no, it wasn't, because it was just a symbol of me giving my heart out to somebody. And that means that it's not what you saw, because it can't be both. It can't be symbolism and a right hook. It's got to be one or the other. And in my case, it's symbolically me giving my heart out to somebody, right? If you don't know what it looks like when Nazis are saluting, hop on Twitter, hop on Threads. You will find no shortage of videos with side-by-side comparisons between what Elon did and what actual swastika-wearing Nazis did. And they look identical. No deviation. Identical. One-to-one identical. Which forces me to ask, and I hope you genuinely ask this question as well, does Elon Musk know what the Nazi salute looks like? And if your answer to this question is no, he doesn't know what that salute is or looks like, then you are lying to yourself in order to protect your image of Elon. If your answer is yes, he does know what that salute looks like, what it is, what it means, then there's no way you could also believe that he accidentally did it on live television. Twice. And like I said, he didn't make any excuses for what it was. He hasn't said that it wasn't a Sig Heil. He hasn't said that it wasn't that, right? His followers are saying what they interpreted it to be in order to protect their image of Elon. They're the ones saying, oh, it's just because he's autistic. And autistic people are like, yo, don't bring us into that shit. Don't insult us like that. That's rude as fuck. Followers are the ones saying, oh, it was a Roman salute. He's not fucking Roman. He's South African. The Roman salute, aka the fascist salute, was never actually recorded as being a real salute that they used. It was just used in some of their artworks, and then someone with a particular fondness for art and a funny mustache decided to use it for his shit. And if you go online and you look at the one-to-one comparison, side-by-side comparisons of what Elon did and what the mustache guy did, you will see that they are identical. And you'll also see people posting screenshots of other politicians with their hands raised, not videos. You'll see screenshots because those other politicians were waving or gesturing or pointing, but none of them were saluting. But even if by some span of the imagination you say, oh, well, they were doing the same thing, we still don't fuck with that. We still don't fuck with Nazis. This is the land of punch a Nazi. This whole situation is really unfortunate because in reality, this isn't about Elon. Elon is just one fucking guy. He's basically Lex Luthor, but he's still just one guy. The real issue is how easy it is to manipulate the masses. Because if someone could hit one of those in your face and you can convince yourself that that's not what you saw, where does it end? How far can it go? Because I don't think Republicans are at their core bad people, just like from birth, just organically bad people. I don't think that. But if you don't have a line in the sand that you're unwilling to cross, if your party's leader tells you to cross it, then yeah, you're a bad person. And overt Nazi signaling should be well past that line. Like if Republicans were like, yeah, I want my tax breaks, but I don't know about all the Nazi stuff, then that's one thing. If they see the Nazi stuff and then they're like, well, let's hear them out. Well, now it's different. Where is your line? How will you know if they cross it if you just continue to follow them no matter what they do? Because at this point, it feels like they could pee on you and convince you that it's rain. And whether you think it was a salute or not, at the end of the day, Nazis are getting really fucking comfortable now. You have to ask yourself, is that the great America that you envisioned? Because I hope that it's not. I hope that's not what you wanted for people. Anyway, that's my breakdown. Hope you enjoy it. I will see you in the next video.